My jetpack overheated. We're back. Sorry, guys. Jetpack overheated. And just like that, the cloud came. I asked for cloud. Oh, and there's a breeze. Everything's beautiful. Alright, well, sometimes that happens. Things overheat, things break. We always have technical problems here at Hitch Live. And we're never offered to let them come to your home. In Western Europe, that's how I stayed clean. People would invite me over, give me a place to stay, quite often cook me a meal, give me a shower. What is the sign for? This sign? It lets them know I'm going west. It should be clear, this is I-74 west, but you know, it just reaffirms that I'm going west. Lets them know I know where I'm going. I know where I am, I know where I'm going. Getting dark. The sun's still up there. Still got 3-4 hours of daylight. Sequel, thanks for the $4.20 donation. I love watching the stream, brother. Keep up the good work. Pass by Northern Illinois if you get the chance. Yeah, I'm not sure my route yet, but there's a good chance I will be coming through Northern Illinois. So keep watching. Doesn't get dark until around 9? Okay, that's nice. Okay, so we got 4 hours. Plenty of time. What time did we start hitchhiking? It wasn't until like noon, I think. So really, like, we're about 5 hours into our day. And we got 4 hours to go. We're just over the halfway point. It feels like it's the tail end. That said, I probably won't hitchhike right till 9. It feels like it's the tail end, but we're just over the halfway point. Do I plan to keep streaming back in Canada? I would like to. I just have to decide what I'd like to do as far as content goes when I'm back in Canada. Someone keeps boop booping. What would make a boop boop noise? I don't get it. No, my battery's full and charging. What is that? Oh, it's a vibration. Why are you vibrating? I don't want you to vibrate. Can I? It was in silent. Why are you vibrating? I made it boop right there. I purposely made it boop right there to see what the setting was on. Now it's gone. No, I purposely did that just to see if it was on silent mode. It should be on silent mode. There shouldn't be boop booping. If I put it on silent mode, there shouldn't be a boop boop. Okay? Or a meep meep. Doesn't like your charger. I guess it still does boop boop if it has charger things. Maybe it's getting hot enough. No, it's not that hot. I was gonna say maybe it's hot enough that it's disconnecting and connecting from charge to keep it from overheating. But it doesn't seem to be. Huh. Still going. Yeah, we can unplug the power for a little bit. Okay, power is off. smart guy said power cycle. Well, power cycling the phone would turn off the phone. I'm holding the phone. So we're doing a boop boop test right now. Will it boop or will it not boop? That is the question. Seems to have fixed it for now. It's not doing it anymore. Turn sign towards road. Turn sign towards road. This sign? The sign's already on the road. Alright, it hasn't happened. Okay. We seem to have fixed the boop boop. So that's either a temperature thing and it's disconnecting and connecting from the thing, or it's a loose connection, meaning I already broke my freaking cord. So I might have already broken this cord. Let it boop. Sub. Was there a sub, or are you just yelling sub? I don't see a sub. He can walk to a bathroom. That is true. That is within my skill set. Like, this phone has done really well overheating wise. It's a OnePlus 6, it's a new phone, it's got 8 gigabytes of RAM and a pretty fast processor. So streaming doesn't actually work it that hard. Where my old phone, which was an LG G4, could be sitting in an air-conditioned room and it would overheat. Who are you? What do you want? There's something in the bushes. This is an on-ramp to an interstate. Go check in case it's a snake. I think it was some kind of mouse or something. Snakes don't squeak. I don't think, though. Can you guys confirm, do snakes squeak? Little squeaks? Cop ever giving you a ride? Yeah, what do I have? 2 or 3 cop rides on this trip. One in, oh no, I got 3. One in Scott, Louisiana, one in near Moorhead, North Carolina, and one from the Rude State Trooper in Massachusetts. Snakes can rattle? Yeah, I believe those are rattlesnakes, right? So it's a fairly slow on-ramp, but it'll work. 'Cause you gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. 'Cause you gotta have faith. I gotta have faith, baby. Stupid ads. I don't set any ads. They automatically play when you join the channel. If I wasn't partnered or anything, you'd still see the ad. It would just directly support Twitch. If you're partnered, then it does. The streamer gets a little bit as well. Doesn't matter if I ad block, and that's the way to get around it. Hi, Rick. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Checkers, and thanks for the support. Cool car to give you a ride. Nothing too crazy. BMWs, Audis. King Air 250 airplane, school bus, Lithuanian military Humvee. Yeah. Notice that some say supports Twitch, others say supports whatever streamer. I believe if you're partnered, it's going to say it supports the streamer. If you're affiliated or unaffiliated, then it'll say supports Twitch, I'm guessing. I could be wrong though. Hold the chop. It wasn't a Lamborghini. It was a Ferrari. They had a Ferrari something or other. I forget which one. Ferrari, Lamborghini, I wouldn't care. I've always wanted to hitchhike in an exotic car. That would have been really cool. Yeah, the truck's been there a while. He didn't pull over for me. Josh nicely said he will be streaming all night tonight. Just letting you know that, Trevor, he said that on his stream earlier. Alright. He's pulling an all-nighter. Classic Wednesday all-nighter. Do you stream when you're in Lithuania? This is the first trip I ever streamed from. So I've only ever streamed in the United States of America. Show truck? It's just the parked truck. Any self-defense gear? I have a pocket knife, like a utility knife for cutting cardboard. That's all I've ever used it for. Host Josh later? I very well might. Can stream in any of the countries? I would like to. Got dangerous, but where we live don't have a lot of hitchhikers. Most places don't have a lot of hitchhikers anymore. People don't hitchhike anymore. It's not as dangerous as people make it out to be. They just have it force-fed down their throat their whole life that hitchhiking is dangerous. You shouldn't hitchhike. Picking up hitchhikers is dangerous. You shouldn't pick up hitchhikers. That's not as bad as people make it out to be. Past 4 years in 25 countries and 900 rides has kind of enlightened me to that fact. How was Shetland? It was unique. It was cool being up there. I hitchhiked up to like the furthest north kind of island in the Shetland Islands, and it had a cool vibe. Hitchhiking was easy. People were really curious what you're up to. They don't really have trees. It's the first place I've seen people who cut peat out of the ground and they just have it like kind of stacked up on the side of the roads to dry out and stuff like that. They burn peat for heat rather than anything else. It was cool. People were very friendly. Worst thing that's happened to you while hitchhiking? Like, it hasn't really been that much bad. I've had some scary drivers that almost got in car wrecks. I got shot at in Arkansas. But that was camping, not hitchhiking. How often do you stay in hotels? It really depends on the situation. I can go 3 days without having to go inside and recharge my batteries. So if I go 3 days and I don't have any offers for places to stay, then I'll have to pay for a motel or a hotel so I can recharge my batteries overnight on this trip. On other trips, I spent most nights in my tent and I refused to pay for accommodation by and large. I was very frugal. On this trip, within 3 days, I need to stay inside. I thought they were stopping. Is Miscellaneous to say shot at? Well, I was directly downrange of him, like right behind the sign from his angle that he was shooting at. So in my mind, I was getting shot at. Just because they didn't have an intent to shoot me, doesn't mean I wasn't getting shot at. But of course, you're entitled to your opinion. It's Lauren's birthday right now. Let's see if we can wish her a happy birthday. Again, they didn't know I was there. The guy bought a new gun and he went to a riverbank to shoot at a state-owned sign, which he really shouldn't be doing. Didn't know it was behind the sign he was shooting at, and directly behind the sign that he was shooting at, like right behind the sign he was shooting at, was little old me. Didn't realize Canadians get a better price for Amazon Prime subscriptions. I feel like we also get less out of it. I don't think our Amazon Prime, like, video streaming is really anything. I think our delivery options are in general not as efficient as in the United States. You give up your hobby of hiding behind signs? It was just like the chances of that happening were so slim. Like, I was at a random riverbank, grassy field where some people dropped me off and said that I could camp there, and people camp there all the time. Some guy shows up at nighttime and starts shooting at the sign you're set up behind. Amazon Prime Australia doesn't have one-day shipping. Same in Canada. Maybe in some major cities it does, but most places it doesn't. Think about if a county mower came and started mowing where you're camping, they could mow over you. Well, okay, when where I camp at night, generally isn't places where a county mower would be mowing, but also I only really stay in a tent at night, So by the time they're up and doing their mowing stuff in the morning, could be out of there. CB Darden, or CBD Arden, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Twitch Hackers and thanks for the support. And G-Spot Blazing, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Twitch Hackers and thanks for the support. Thanks for the subs, guys. That's strange that you had a random MasterCard link to the account. Weird. So many ways to die hiking. So many ways to die doing everything in life. Life is inherently risky. Being new for the 100th day? Yeah, I guess that's tomorrow, eh? I feel like I gotta do something, but I don't know what to do. Mow in the evenings and night here in Texas? Interesting. I'm guessing that's not in residential areas because that would piss everyone off. Maybe it is, and they just have to deal with it. Get 100 rides on day 100. Ooh, those would be some quick pickups. That shouldn't be difficult. What is that? Interesting sounding thing. When you hitched Europe, you have a plan on days spent in each country, or you just go as fast as possible? When I hitchhiked in Europe in 2015, I just kind of went however fast as I felt like going. If I do it again, I'll do the same thing. I'm not going to go with much of a plan. I don't like having a plan. Make a plan to visit every country. It probably won't happen. Also, the number of countries in the world depends on which country you ask. Some places recognize countries that other places don't, but that'll be very difficult. When you reach the 48 state mainland, you doing something special? Again, I don't know any plans. I kind of just wing it. It makes sense to. People like UPS and FedEx not pick you up. With like 90% certainty, I'm going to say they can't. Central America, down Mexico, and then South America. I would like to learn Spanish before I do that. I learned from hitchhiking across Russia that you lose a lot when you can't communicate effectively. Also, there's the Darien Gap between Panama and Colombia, where there's no real roads. But we've learned that I can hitchhike on airplanes and stuff like that, or maybe find a boat to connect into Colombia. But ever been to Fiji? Nope. Seems nice. No, Twitch destroyed my life. No more. Go to Hawaii, I should go parasailing. That'd be fun. I want to island hop on airplanes between Hawaiian islands. I think that'd be fun. How do you hitchhike on airplanes? Exclamation point plane shows you exactly how I do that. You go to a small municipal airport and you talk to pilots and passengers, and you find ideally a pilot flying somewhere with room for yourself and your backpack. And if they like you, they might take you. Or he or she likes you, they might take you. The sun's getting lower. You can tell. The camera angle hasn't changed, but now the sun's in frame again. It wasn't in frame when I got here. We just tuned in. Eastern Indiana. Should bring a pet, cat or dog? I don't wanna. Have you ever driven a car that someone picked you up in? Yeah, it's happened like maybe 5 or 6 times in Canada on long distance rides. They'll get tired, be like, hey, you wanna take over? Yeah, I do. We could do a timer or something like that. People usually keep track of how long my wait times are, and then we don't clutter up the stream with a timer. People just ask for updates, and people will be keeping track. Nation, mate. Thanks for keeping on top of that, guys. Jay Wolf. Thanks for the $10 donation. Drop a lucky hand rub or good luck charm here at Gaff HQ. Shout out Chanio and Lukey over. I have no idea what that means, but I do really appreciate the $10 donation, Jay Wolf. Jay Wolf. yeah, objectively, this is a good hitchhiking spot. Decent line of sight, wide shoulders, slow traffic, easy to pull over on. You know, just the cars aren't lining up. Also, I am kind of silhouetted by the sun at my back, but yeah. Need two-factor authentication. Right now? Urgent? Fine, okay, I'll turn my other phone on. Okay, this phone is the one that has the two-factor authentication. Alright, little hitch break, let's get this sorted. Okay, let's go here. One sec. We'll get there. It's an old phone, but it checks out. See? Impact could have been my ride right there. I'm gonna blame you, because we always blame impact. It's what we do here at Hitch Live. Where's the Snickers sponsorship? I don't know, man. Come on, connect to the internet, please. Good. Okay. Let me know if you got it, Impact. Otherwise, I'll give you another one. Did we get it? Beauty. Alright, we beat Google. Hello, wildlife. Whoa, what are you doing, phone? Alright, powering off. This battery dies really quickly. And I keep it as my backup streaming phone in case I don't know, do something to this one. Okay. Well, since we're taking a break anyway, let's just lean the backpack on me because it's unstable. And drink this water. I think so. So this car is the one. Come on. Dang. Thought it was the one. Come on, baby. Alright. Got chat back on the phone. Beautiful. How hot is it? Hot, but not unbearably hot. Just kind of hot. I think there'd be some fine camping around here if I don't find a ride. I'm gonna stay optimistic. I think it's time to start dancing to get attention / ride. It's been a while. No. It's not. A couple days ago we waited 6.5 hours for a ride. This is nothing. You guys are just impatient. Wouldn't you be more comfortable traveling in shorts this time of year? The pants keep the sun off me. It also keeps the bugs off my leg. I walk into tall grass many evenings, and I tuck my pants into my socks so ticks can't crawl up my pant leg. Everything is gold on VPS now? Yes. Good job, Impact. Why cardboard signs? Because I give them away, or I will give them away. I haven't given any away, but I will give some away. I will give them all away. And if you have a dry erase board, your art disappears. Better reply that sunscreen. The sun's getting pretty low on the horizon. The UV will be dropping pretty quickly now. So yeah. I'm not going to use religion to get a ride. I'm not going to pull at people's heartstrings like that. There's like plenty of things hitchhikers and people have done to try and like con people into giving them a ride. Like I was talking to one person, like someone was cutting my hair. I told him I was going to hitchhike across Canada before I did my first big hitchhiking trip. And he's like, yeah, I hitchhiked across Canada. You should do something like what I did. I made a sign that said like, going to sister's wedding or something like that. I forget what he said. Something like that. Even if you're not. And then people will be like, oh, he's going to something important. He needs to go there. I just don't want to deceive people in order to get a ride. How are you getting to MI? What is that? Minnesota? I'm hitchhiking there. Any rides today? We got 2 rides. We are on day 99 Impact. Tomorrow's day 100. I don't know what we're doing for day 100. Hitchhiking most likely. I think it would be kind of lame if on Hitchhiking America Day 100 there was no hitchhiking. I feel like we gotta hitchhike. Some big spools. Like 30 to 45 minutes out from the big city? Really? Is that how close I am to Indianapolis? Oh, MI is Michigan. Okay, I'm gonna hitchhike then. Can't get a ride. Can we watch you set up camp for day 100 celebration? It's in a celebration, but the thing is, the reason why I don't stream my campsite hasn't changed, even though it would be going up to day 100. So the legality on free camping changes on state to state and different types of public land. And then also for peace of mind, it's nice for me to have people not know where I'm sleeping at night. Yeah, Impact, you made me miss a ride. You ruined this whole trip. Why must you do that? Did you give away free cookies on your first trip? Yes, I did, Arca Blue. My son said Vancouver free cookie smiley face. Impact, day 100 you gotta do 100 rides? Ha! That's not even an original thought. Someone else already said that today, Impact. You're not original. Haha! It's getting dark. It's not getting dark for another 3 hours. Places where you can place one foot in one time zone, one in the other. Couldn't you do that at any time zone barrier if there's a defined barrier? Should I hitchhike on a boat or some other special vehicle? Well, we could try airplanes. I'm not sure if there's good boat hitchhiking around here. What animal was that? What noise was that? Gee, that was a person. It sounded like a dying crow. But what route to Michigan? I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Someone told me to take 69. Yeah, Walmart trucks, I understand, cannot pick you up. Did you have the most exciting life ever? Like, with that said, I'm standing here outside for an hour plus with no ride. Is that exciting? Maybe? How long ago were you in Missouri? A while, quite a while. Because I was like in Iowa, then Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, Louisiana again, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, well, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, and then more finagling in the Northeast, and then into Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia again, Tennessee, Kentucky, now Ohio, oh no, then Ohio, now Indiana, yes. So it's been a while since we were in Missouri. Some states that don't allow hitchhiking, Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Delaware, New Jersey. But maybe not Utah, we'll see. Stand more up the hill to reduce the velocity. They're not going fast when they pass me, you just think they are. If I stand further up there, then they get less time to make the decision because they don't really have much time to see me by the time they turn on here. So you give up time to make that decision if you walk further up. So I disagree with you. If you want to hitchhike that way, you're welcome to. There's a ferry that will take you from Milwaukee to Michigan. Yes, I did see that. I'm not sure my route yet, though, right now. actually see things in these different states. I just go in and out. I travel through them. I meet the local people from those states hitchhiking. If I get an opportunity to check out something, then I do, but I don't actively seek it out. There's a whole lot to see in the United States of America, and I will not have enough time to see that all on this trip. If that upsets you, I apologize. Montana, yeah, it was 6.5 hours for a ride in Kentucky. Okay, I'm way behind, I just gotta catch up. I skipped a bunch of chat, sorry. I skipped stuff. Just to get back on top. Trying to get a free ride on a train, consider hitchhiking. If you're talking about hopping freight, it's very illegal. But yeah, it's a form of hitchhiking probably. We're actually in Virginia, Bloobzor. TwitchCon, yes I am. Got a hitchhike there, right? How could the hitchhike streamer not hitchhike to TwitchCon? Polite to people driving by? I try to be. Oh. I try to look like someone you'd want to sit next to in your car. Yeah? You think it'd be acceptable to Twitch-hike TwitchCon? Like, maybe. I still think hitchhiking is gotta be the core of what I do. I would like to do a trip where it's Twitch hiking, specifically a Twitch hiking trip. But if I'm doing a hitchhiking trip, I want to avoid Twitch hiking for the most part. How many other hitchhikers have you met? In my life, probably just a dozen or so. Maybe 15. Is the big no-no to try to hitchhike right beside somebody who's already trying? Yes, it is. So let's say here, if I'm hitchhiking here, I'm standing right beside the no pedestrian sign, or right in front of it, like before it. So technically, you're not supposed to be past that point. If you want to hitchhike here, you should not stand in front of me, and there's no room to really stand behind me. If you want to hitchhike illegally, you should go down to the end of the on-ramp, so that anyone that sees a hitchhiker, if they're the type of person that would pick up anyone, they see you first, and it's only you that they pick up. Like, you need to give them a decent chunk of space, in my opinion. I once was hitchhiking at a spot, I was the first one there, and people went, like, just barely down the road. Those guys aren't stopping for me either. They did the same thing as the other truck. They came on, took the off-ramp, and then drove straight across. Ever been picked up by a semi-truck? On this trip, 4. In my life, a couple dozen. They don't pick up many people very often. Christina Justin, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your 2nd month of being a Twitch hiker. I appreciate that continued support. I've been glad to be here, excited to see what's to come. I'm excited what's to come as well. I'm glad you enjoy watching, and I appreciate your continued support. Smoked out by any diesel yet? Yeah, I had 2 trucks drive by today that kind of like cloud of smoked me, you know? But no one tried to like roll coal on me, you know? They don't try to. I've had guys try to, actually. They've tried to roll coal, but their trucks just aren't rolling hard enough to do anything. And Jingle Jangle, thank you for gifting a sub to 8-Bit. 8-Bit, welcome to the Twitch Hackers. I feel like you've already been a sub before, have you not? Anyway, and Jingle Jangle, thank you for gifting that sub. And Jay Fuggy, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers, thanks for the support. Wow, all the subs. I appreciate all the subscribers right now and the rest of today and through all of Hitch Live. Thank you anyone who subscribes, donates, or anything like that. So where do you go for battery? And schizophrenic. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hackers and thanks for the support. Wow, you guys. Thank you all. Full-time in check when we get back to Canada, please. I need to figure out a data solution. Also, I have to look at how the network will do in Canada because it's not that good between towns. Stay, do you think the longest wait will be? I think we've already had our longest wait. We had a 6.5-hour wait in Tennessee. Schizophrenic? Oh, schizophrenic. You know, that makes a lot more sense. Thank you for... That makes sense. I'm not very good at this streaming thing. Been watching for 5 days, me and the wife. Love it, Trevor, for streamer of the year. Thank you very much, Dank Dank. I appreciate the kind words. Plan on subbing in 2 weeks. Very much appreciate it. It's Dr. Doe. Toasty. It's toasty here when the sun's out and the wind stops. Ooh, is that cloud coming towards the sun? Come on, baby. Or is it going away from the sun? I don't know which way the clouds are going. You probably know because you guys are following the clouds, tracking the progression. Got my Twitch Prime when it comes around. Appreciate that. Thank Dan. Sunscreen. It's getting late in the evening. The UV is going to be dropping. It's almost 6 p.m. Later in the evening, there's not too much UV, so I'm not going to reapply today. Is that the most responsible thing to do? Maybe not, but it's okay. Chris, is this your favorite streamer? Oh, thanks, guys. Can't look at the sun, it hurts your eyes. Unfortunately, there's just no way for me to really like put you somewhere where you're like still facing what's going on here and not up the sun because it's just low on the horizon. I can spin you around and face traffic, but there's just not that much traffic. And you wouldn't see if a car pulled over. How many miles hope the next ride takes you? I'd like a ride to Indianapolis, but anything like 10 plus miles I'm happy with. I don't think it's 81 miles to Indianapolis. It was 81 miles. It was actually 84 miles where I got picked up last time. Then I got driven like 10, 15 miles. It's probably like 70 miles or something. I guess it depends on what the city boundary for Indianapolis is. Low 60s tonight. That sounds nice. Which means I'd probably be comfortable camping out tonight. And that would make tomorrow day 3 without a charge, which means after pretty much tomorrow night I would have to get a place to stay. Used to do when waiting before we stream, just occupy my mind, just daydream, hang out. I don't get bored. Like, I'm a very patient person. I can stand here for hours and I will be content. At Hitch Live, your buddy isn't really into gaming or watching streams. He had your stream on today at work and he was super into it. He's going to start watching streams on Twitch. Hey, that's really cool. Thanks for introducing the stream to him, Monster Cola Cow. I'm glad he enjoys it and I'm glad you enjoy it. Please hold sign there. When I stand up, I can kind of block it for you guys, probably. Jake break. And it's kind of like awkward for me to be over here. Halo. I can't make a good Halo Angel sound, I'm sorry. That sounded like I was hitting puberty, I think, but you get the point. Last hitchhiker recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records for 24-hour hitchhiking record, 2,300 kilometers. I think I did 2,000 kilometers in a 24-hour period. I hitchhiked from Kenora to Montreal, and we did that straight in about 20 hours, I think. So I'm close to that. Thanks to the manager for scouting, doing some camping scouting. I appreciate that. Mom just stopped what she was doing to ask what noise you're making. I was supposed to be an angel with the halo above my head, Emily. I'll have you know, okay? And I did really good. So please love me. Chat, please. Yeah, that's the thing, like, there's no real way to confirm it, well, except for now there might be a way to confirm it. Even then, what counts as a hitchhike, right? When do we draw the line? Like, there's debate amongst me and the community of whether Twitch hiking or not is hitchhiking. I don't think it's actually hitchhiking, which means on this trip, we're at ride 206 or so on the trip. If we took away the 11 or 12 that were Twitch hikes, then we'd be actually at, 194. Like, my longest ride was 3 days straight from Deep River, Ontario to Lake Louise, Alberta. That's 3,400 kilometers or 2,200 miles. But we did that over 3 days. Minneapolis, I don't understand the wording of your question. There is no yawning in hitchhiking. Alright, is this like hitchhike boot camp? There will be no yawning in hitchhiking. There will be no slouching. Well, I was gonna say no squatting as I squat. Drink some water? Yeah, I should probably have a little bit more. See, I don't want anyone to pick me up from the stream because that's not hitchhiking. Unfortunately, people can lie, and it's tough for us to know what's going on with that, you know? Like, what would I do? How would I know unless I said they did? And then what would I do? I don't know. Yeah, we're heading to Indianapolis, Mentet. Thank Dan, appreciate the offer. On this trip, I probably won't make it back into Texas, but I do have other trips kind of in my brain, thinking about them. What's the battery at? We're still decent. So somewhere down the road, might end up back in the Austin area. Northwest Indiana, I can get you again. I try to not do the Twitch hiking. But I do appreciate the offer. That is very generous. What part of West Virginia were you in? Just northeast. I only pretty much drove through a corner of it. I charged my equipment. I've got 3 days of batteries on me. The last guy was a stream sniper? I don't think so. I didn't get that too late. Hey, how's it going?
How far are you going?
Indianapolis? Whereabouts are you headed to?
At Indianapolis.
Wow! That's awesome.
Hang on a second. You don't mind sharing your seat with
Who are we sharing with?
DVD cases.
I do not.
Okay.
You're moving to the back seat?
Yeah. I have shorter legs than you.
You don't have to do that.
Put your back up there.
All right. Hey, well, thank you.
He's going to Indianapolis, and so are we. So I thought we should give him a ride.
Thank you so much.
Whereabouts in Indy?